Hi, Chris here, and today I'm going to do a pick and gut on this super cool Abloy 330. This one has, it's got the Sentry core, which is quite common here in the UK. A lot of the second-hand locks, Abloy locks that you see, do have the Sentry core. Someone told me that's because they were used by the army, and you end up with a lot of them coming onto the second-hand market. Whatever. There's a lot of them around, but you don't see them picked all that often on video, and the way they picked it looked very difficult to me. So I've done my best to do some tooling, which will make them a little bit easier to pick. I'm going to be using this disc detainer pick from RWB Custom Picks. It's an excellent pick, but Abloy being Abloy, you do have to make new tips for it because it's got the warded keyway. Hopefully you can see that okay there. And your sort of standard picks will not go down there, and you won't be able to pick it. The tensioner is a piece of 6mm stainless tube, which I've then super glued some bits of brass rod into to give that little 1mm hole through the middle that will support the pick itself. And there you can see how it interacts with the front plate, and that's the plate that I'll be tensioning off. You can see how it's just loading up the warding there. The tip itself, you see here, it's this sort of butterfly shape. I've ground that and filed that from an ejector pin. Got a 1mm shaft, and it's about 0.3mm thick, something like that. It just squeezes through the warding on the front plate, and I've designed it so that it can turn the discs in both directions. You see the sort of corner and the internal profile of the disc slots into the shape of the butterfly there. It can't turn it the whole way, but you can turn it and then use just one corner to continue the turn and finish it off. So what you can see then is the way that this works. You can pick up on a disc. Do this without my hand in the way. In the case of the plates at the back, you can push them all the way, and on another disc you can move it to and fro to test what sort of gate you're in. There we go. Across most of the range, and then if you find out there's no gate in that range, or there's only a false gate in that range, just tuck the tool back round the other side and you can push it all the way, although you can only use the steering system to bring it back again. Okay, so we've got the locking device. Here's the key. See the lock's operating completely normally. To start with, just trying to set profile plate, profile disc at the back. think they are fully rotated. I need to set disc 9 as well. That's another 0 cut. Okay, that's disc 9 set. Disc 8 max cut and should just stay where it is. Yeah, and I can feel that's in a gate. That's good. Okay, disc 7, that's binding. Okay, that feels like it's in a gate now. Six is binding. Okay, just nudge that in. It's just, and it feels like it's nicely in a gate. Disc 5 is loose. Probably means I've got something not right. A little bit further back in the lock. Yeah, I think disc 7 is not good. It's better. I think that's 5 set. 4 then. Feels like it's already in a gate. Three is binding nicely. That feels like it's in the gate now. Okay, so I think 1 and 2 are set. Three feels set. 4 feels set. 5 feels set. 6 feels set. 7 feels set. 8 feels set. Everything at the back feels set. It's 1 or 2 maybe. Everything feels set. I don't know what's stopping it opening. Not 3, not 4. Maybe 5. No, not 5. Not 6. 7 set. 8 set. 9. And the 2 profiles are set. So everything feels set. I don't know why it's not opening. Back to these front. Maybe number 2's not quite there. Something must be in a false gate. I'll just crank up the torque a bit and see what I feel. Precisely nothing. And there we go. Just nudged one of those front discs and we've got it open. I have already removed the grub screw, so just in case the pick tip broke, so don't need to do that again. Okay, so there's the retainer. Washer that just gets stuck in the threads. Okay, I'll take the core out. Okay, so I've just got a little spring on the back, sidebar on the side. I'll do some close-ups of this light in a minute. There's the steering system. A slightly different washer there, or spacer rather, and then we're into the usual stack. and slightly different washer there in front of the profile plate. Profile disc, sorry. There we go. So here's the plug body. Not very interesting. Start at the back. Got this thin profile washer, which does have a gate in it. It looks like it's made out of steel. And then the gated profile plate. It's got a slightly different shape for the hole. And then all the rest of the discs are this basic profile. About half of them have got full skates, half of them haven't. That one does not appear to have any full skates. See if I can find one that does. Here we go. So this one, you can see this one does have a full skate. The other interesting thing is the disc steering system. Yeah, if I just pop that on there, you can see the profile of the warding at the front. Then you've got the disc steering system, which interacts with the discs behind and really restricts the amount of space you've got. There's about a 1mm gap in there. It does make it dramatically more difficult to pick, actually. Just finish taking the other bits out of the lock. Take the shackle out. And one ball bearing. There's quite a bit of grease in here, which is just holding the other one in. There we go, got it. That's the other ball bearing. So there we are. Abloy Sentry Picked and Gutted. Bit lost. Stop him. It's fucked. Stop that again. Oh, it's fucked.